Katie here. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great week. We're back again for another business of adventure workshop session thing. This is our regular weekly time where I usually come live and we talk about all kinds of topics related to running an adventure, travel, or tourism business. So these are pretty informal sessions, as most of you are aware. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome, and please be sure to check out our guides section. That is where all of these videos are saved. They are recorded and you can access them at any time. So there's over a year's worth of content in this Facebook group already, and we are now 130 members strong, which is pretty exciting given that the Facebook group is only a year old. And I do believe that we have a lot of quality people in our group. So quality over quantity as one of the peak flow mantras. So we really appreciate you being here and being a part of this group. And we encourage you to post, to comment, to share tips, ask questions. This group is for adventure travel business owners, guides, generally people in the space who are boots on the ground, delivering trips, services, or other types of travel experiences to clients. And we are here to help you do that. And ideally do that just better, smoother, and with more, time creation inside of your own life. So today we're going to be chatting all about automating with Keap. So as you may have already known, this year, 2022, Peak Flow is leveling up and officially our Keap certified partners. So that means that Keap believes that we know the software well enough to be able to talk to you about it, to show you how it works, to be able to give you special pricing, to also be your help person, okay, or help agency in our case. And we're also able to do setup services for you as well. So a part of obviously the business is the sales. So we do get some revenue in the form of commission for selling the Keap app. But my mission with this first and foremost was to basically get the certified badge so that we could help you set up the Keap software and bring the lens of the travel and adventure travel industry to Keap, okay? Because I think that is probably one of the biggest hurdles to get over when you're starting with any new software is, how do I set this thing up to work well for my business, okay? And so that's where I like to think of myself as like a translator or a local guide, okay? So you're coming into this new territory, which is a new piece of software, and it's really helpful to have a guide who's kind of been through the setup process, who knows all the little secret spots, right? And who speaks the language of the software, okay? So that is my role in bringing this session and this software to the adventure space, is to be that guide and that translator, but also to be that consultant, right? To have these conversations with you, like, I like this software and I think it's a really good fit for most businesses in the space. And we'll talk about why that is over the course of this session. But I also know there's lots of solutions out there and it may not be the best fit for your business, okay? So happy to chat and do consultations and help you determine what is going to be the best fit for your business. And just because I do get a Keap commission and I am a sales representative with Keap, I'm not out to sell you something that's not going to work for your business, okay? I hope that over the course of all of these sessions and the years that we've spending time together, you believe and understand that to be true. And And like I said, happy to chat a variety of options. I am by no means, extremely well versed in every single piece of software, but a lot of them I have, dabbled with, done the free trials, played with, and have some semblance of understanding of how they work and what might be some pros and cons. So definitely happy to help you kind of compare the options, debrief what might be a good fit. And at the end of the day, it always comes down to, why now, right? Why is now the time for you to change systems, to add a piece of software, to be considering a CRM system? Why now? Right? What's changed? Why is this important to your business? And if you can come to me and you can answer that question and say, Katie, now is the time because I want to set myself up to scale. Katie, now is the time because I want to stop spending so much time sending invoices and following up on payments and sending manual emails left, right, and center for every stinking little thing. I want to learn how to do email marketing better, right? Katie, now is the time because I'm ready to learn how to automate my business. Okay. And when you're ready to answer that question, please come talk to me. I am happy to sit down with you, go over that, and take you through my process of answering some more kind of why questions to make sure that we get to the right piece of software that's going to work for your business. Okay. If it's not Keap, that's fine. I'm still here to help you. Okay. My mission is to support the adventure travel tourism industry first. Okay. And to generate revenue in my own business second. Right. Straight up. That is it. All right. On with today's session. We're talking automating Keap. So I'm going to just get my screen share up here. And I'm playing in my Partner Sandbox app today. So you're going to notice that things are looking a little bit empty. Okay. So let me give you the quick overview as to what you're looking at here and where things kind of live in Keap. And then we're going to talk very specifically about capturing leads, okay, as well as collecting subscribers to your email list, okay? If you haven't already watched our Email Marketing 101 video, please head over to the guides section of our Facebook group and head into marketing and then look for our email video, okay? All about email marketing, tags, stuff like that. This software does this so damn good. It's unbelievable, okay? But like I said to Will the other day, you can't put a beginner driver, a new driver, right, in a performance car like a Ferrari and not expect them to feel overwhelmed or potentially get hurt. Okay. So if you are new to email marketing, Keap is a very powerful tool. So it might feel a little bit overwhelming at first, but like I said, that is where I would love to be your guide and support you through this process. So welcome to the Keap Dashboard. Okay. This is a quick overview of just what's going on in your business. Okay. So we have broadcasts right at a glance. Broadcasts are your monthly newsletters or your, bi-weekly emails that you send to your list. So if you're on my email list, you're getting regular broadcasts from our system. I would see the open rate here, and we can click through and look at the click rate as well, and just keep an eye on how that is performing for us. Contacts, all here, new leads. So this lets you know how your form submissions and your landing pages for freebies are functioning. Okay, are you generating new leads regularly at least, right? It doesn't have to be a lot, but it should be consistent. Okay, do you have any new clients? Who are your repeat clients? Sales over the last 30 days, 7 days kind of thing. Quotes that might be out and pending. Let me just close the sidebar. Okay, invoices that are out, appointments that are happening, your tasks you need to do today, right? Recent activity within the system, and even your Google business reviews here at a glance. So a pretty nice high level overview of just what's going on in your business. Okay, this is the contact center. So this is where you can add any and all people, especially clients, right, who are involved with your business. So Keap is a proper CRM system, which means customer relationship management. Okay. And so every contact has a profile. All right. And on that profile, we can see a bunch of information about who this person is, okay, with their info over here on the side, what they've done recently within the system, whether they've sent an email to us, we've sent an email to them, if they've paid an invoice, all kinds of stuff, okay? Right from here, you can text them if you have the Keap business line, which is included on, I think, all plans, but this is a demo of the Keap Pro app, okay? Which we are using ourselves. So we do have the Keap business line. We can take calls, make calls, send and receive text messages right from inside our Keap app. We can send emails. This can be one-off emails just like this. It can be from a template, which we can add more of and create for quick sending emails. Or we can add people to automations, okay? We can tag right from here, add notes, and a whole bunch more items. Schedule things, create quotes or invoices, take payments. If you have somebody on the phone, you can put in a credit card number right here and run the credit card right on the phone, okay? We can upload files as well. So if you're more into the custom travel piece, or maybe you are still getting PDF signed waivers, you can upload that to the contact profile. You could upload a PDF itinerary. You could upload a photo of their passport, okay? All those types of things are here. While we're here, we're talking about passports and other private information. You should know that Keap is HIPAA compliant, which is one of the top level compliance, I think, associations in North America. So HIPAA compliancy is what all of the healthcare, psychology industry levels, like security, that they use. And so if it's good enough for the healthcare providers, right, then it's good enough for us. So that means that the passport information that's in here and the just other personal health and medical information that you might be collecting for your travelers is as secure as it gets, okay? So that is also a really good thing. And then you can add to automations. We're gonna talk more about that later. So pretty nice here. And under the full contact profile, when we click edit here, you can see that there's quite a few more fields. And Keap comes with lots of custom fields. You get up to 100 custom fields. So you can create up to 100 questions that you want to ask your travelers, put them on custom forms. So this works really well for, not only just, lead intake for sales calls, but also for trip registrations, traveler info forms, travel details forms, survey feedback forms, and whatever other type of forms you need to create in your business. Okay, we can capture it all right here in one place. All right. We have the calendar. So this is where you would sort of start your day, maybe if you're a visual person and you like to see, what's available, what's coming up today, right? Then you can also schedule all your appointments here. So if you are not using an appointment scheduler, Keap comes with one of those built right in. So if you want to be able to allow your clients to book a time to talk to you instead of them trying to call you while you're out trying to put rafts in the river or something, you can just direct them to schedule a time with you instead, okay? And then ensure you're in the office during certain hours to take those appointments, right? You can also look at your tasks really quickly, okay? So this is a really helpful place to say, hey, you create a task, hey, follow up with this person about this trip. We can automate task creation as well. So if an invoice has sent 3 reminders, then we'll create a task for you to get on the phone and call that person and say, hey, are you still coming on this trip? If so, we do need your money now, okay? All your text communications would live here, okay? And then our email broadcasts also function in here. So email broadcasts and just the power of the Keap campaigns will be able to replace MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, MailerLite, Constant Contact, right? Any and all of those email marketing softwares can live, be moved, be better in Keap. So this is the option to stop using 2 or 3 different pieces of software, right? We're talking an invoicing software, tasking software, maybe a, some other CRM that just doesn't connect with anything software, and your email marketing software, plus your appointment scheduling software. Okay, we can take 2 to 5, maybe even 6 pieces of software and put them into one thing, which is Keap. So if you're already spending anywhere from $50 to $150 on any of those 5 or 6 things, please come talk to me, because I want to make your life easier and take that, $60, $50 to $150 budget that you have and supercharge it by using Keap. All right. So this is very simple. Create a broadcast, select a list or a tag that you want to send that email to, create your email, send it off to your people. Okay. And by using tags and lists, we can really ensure that our email marketing is really focused on the people who want to read about certain things. So we're going to talk more about that in a second. All of your sales stuff lives here. So your sales pipeline, if you're on the pro or higher version, okay, the light version does not have a sales pipeline, and that may not be necessary for your business, right? If you do group tours and people are already just booking through your website, and maybe they're booking on Yuli, for example, what we do is we zap them from Yuli to Keap, okay, just to keep track of them and all their information and what trip they're going on. And then we tag them to say they went on this trip in this year. Right. But you can send quotes, invoices, set up recurring payments, and even build checkout forms right here in Keap. All right. So this could be great for, upselling other services. You could even put swag products in Keap and, kind of work out a little bit of an e-commerce piece in your business. Maybe do a mix of group tours and custom travel. Maybe you're a B2B business, right? If you are the ground supplier and you have to send invoices to the tour operators who are going to be sending you clients, this is still a good option, right? Because your products are just going to be tour services sold to other businesses instead of tour services sold to travelers, okay? So definitely lots of ways that you can work on this. So this is where your products and services live. Okay, I don't have any in here just yet. As you can see, you can create multiple types of taxes. Okay, so if you're in Canada, you're running trips in multiple provinces, this is very helpful for you. Anyways, and you can have as many products in here as you want, right? This is our marketing area. So this is where our contact forms, our landing pages are only available on pro or higher. Email broadcast, checkout forms, and your domains all live. So we can also connect this to your domain provider. Ours is Bluehost, so our Keap is connected to that. So all of our landing pages, forms, emails look like they come from, right, at peakflowobm.com. Just really levels up the professional look of the whole thing. And here we go, automations. This is my favorite part of Keap or Infusionsoft. And this is where I spent a lot of my time when I was with Wild Women Expeditions building advanced automations, okay? And if you go look on the Wild Women website, you will see there are tons of trips. And guys, almost every single trip had its very own advanced automation, okay? So this is a lot of automations to build and maintain over time. So although that was a few years ago and I'm a little rusty, as I'm playing around in here, I feel like I'm getting my groove back, and I see lots of potential for being able to create really cool automations to help you, put travelers through a consistent booking flow, capture all their information on time, send follow-ups, all that kind of stuff. So today I wanted to show you, in particular, the lead magnet automation that we have here, as well as the lead intake form and call nurture automation. So let's start in here and take a look at the lead magnet automation. So Katie, why would you want a lead magnet automation? Well, guys, a lead magnet is a great way to grow your subscriber list. Okay, you've seen this stuff and you probably are signing up for lead magnets all the time. Okay, if you go into somebody's website and you see a get my free ebook, get access to our free training, okay, and you have to put in your email address to unlock free access, you are opting in to a lead magnet. So we can easily build these right within the Keap system, which does two things: grows your email list, but it also it puts people right inside your CRM system. Okay, so let's have a quick look at what this looks like. I'm just going to close this so you can see. So we start with our landing page. Okay, so landing pages are only available on the Pro version and higher, but the landing page is fully customizable. Okay, it basically looks like a web page, so we can brand it, we can add colors, we can do all the fonts, so it fits right in with your brand, your voice, and your website. And on this landing page, we basically say, we have this great, amazing thing for you, okay? And you should sign up and get it here, okay? Input email address and name, and then boom, the system will send them an email confirmation request. So this is the, hey, you just signed up for this thing. Please click here to verify you want to be added to this list, okay? It's called the double opt-in, and it's just really helpful for email marketing compliance and to just ensure that people do really want to be on this list, okay? Not mandatory, but just kind of a best practice thing, okay? Once their email is confirmed, then it's going to send this sequence here. So let's open this so you can see. Look at all this stuff. So as soon as it gets triggered by their email being confirmed, it just plays. Okay, applies a tag. Yes, segmenting your list automatically, right? Delivery email. Here's your free thing you signed up for. Embed video, link to PDF, attach PDF, whatever you want, it's in here. Okay, wait 2 days, then send an email. How are you finding your freebie? Was your freebie helpful? Did you get a chance to read it? Did you get a chance to watch this video? Did you get a chance to try this new, skiing technique, right? Or packing trick or whatever? Wait 2 more days. What do you want to do next? How do you want to keep nurturing this person, right? Hey, I'd love to invite you to our Facebook group, or hey, why don't you book a call with our team to see if, traveling in 2022 is something you want to do. Wait 2 more days. One more thing, whatever that's going to be. We like to do a little bit more of a slightly salesy thing just at the end, right? Which is like, hey, did you get a chance to look at this trip or that trip? This is our featured trip right now. Maybe you want to sign up for that, or maybe you have like a fast action deal you want to give them. Like, hey, if you book one of our tours before June 1st, you can save 10% off. Or hey, book a tour before June 1st, you can bring a friend for free, something like that, right? And then apply the tag when they've finished that automation. Okay, so that all runs. So you saw that was like wait 2 days, wait 2 days, wait 2 days. That's like 8 days and 4 emails later. If they click any links in any of those emails, we can also capture those actions and apply tags. So if you send someone an email that says, hey, we'd love for you to check out our 2 featured trips. This trip, Peru, this trip, Croatia. And they click Croatia, you want to apply a tag that says interested Croatia. Okay, so that way this person is interested in this country. Okay, that way in another month when you're like, okay, we have a couple spots left on our Croatia trip, let's go look and see how many people are tagged as interested in Croatia and send those people an email first. That way we can say, hey, we just wanted to pop in your inbox and let you know that we just have a few spots left on our Croatia trip. Here's a highlight. Here's your guide you're going to meet. book before June 1st and get the early bird discount, something like that, okay? You already have this hot, interested list of people who are interested in the destination that you can directly market to, okay? That way you're not sending a Croatia email to your entire list, right? And getting people who are going to unsubscribe because you're sending them content that they don't want, okay? Now, it will take time for you to get a highly segmented and tagged list, so it's not going to all be super magical right away, but within the first, 6 months to a year, using automations like this, you can really start to segment your audience and create a more focused email marketing strategy, okay? So that is what a lead magnet could look like in Keap, and how we use a nurture sequence, okay, which is this guy here that we looked at, to keep sending emails to your people, to keep them engaged, and to ensure that we are front and center in their inbox, okay? Let's go have a look at the lead capture form. So lead magnets bring in subscribers, okay? They're like very tepid leads, okay? Or just like warm leads, because they might be really interested in your freebie thing, but they're not actually ready to travel yet, okay? A lead intake form, this one would be hosted probably on your website, or it'd be a link that you'd send out, or you'd have on like your link tree on your Instagram, or send out in DM messages and stuff when people are looking like they're pretty hot, like they want to talk to you or they want more information about a trip. This is when you would use the lead form, okay? So leads that come in through this intake form are hot leads, okay? Because they are taking a direct action to answer multiple questions and say, yes, I want to talk to somebody about traveling or taking this adventure, okay? So let's have a quick look at this lead capture form just so you can get a sense of the functionality. So these forms in Keap are kind of basic looking, but with a little bit of HTML coding, we can make them basically look however you want, okay? But they are also just fully functional on their own, okay? So you can just make them, simple, clean. The thing here is that, it's function, right? A little bit over fashion in a way. And so, you can kind of only do so much in here. But like I said, with some coding, it can look very pretty on your website. But the key thing here is that fillable fields, okay? So it automatically collects people's information. It creates them as a contact inside the system. It updates their profile, okay? And we're gonna do some tagging and things like that, all right? It also would gather a bunch of information at once so that your sales team is ready to have a call, all right? So these are just some example fields that you can kind of build here. So we can use checkboxes, we can use text fields, you can use date fields, all kinds of different stuff, okay? These checkboxes, we can configure to directly apply tags. So if you're doing an intake and you want to know what type of activities or destinations they're interested in, these checkboxes work really well because we immediately apply tags, which then segments our audience and helps us do better, more focused email marketing in the future. All right. You can custom build your thank you page in here as well. This is obviously very boring, but we can put logos, you can embed videos, we can put pictures in here, all kinds of stuff. We can also use a custom web address. So if you already have a thank you page or you want to send them somewhere else on your site to check out a blog post or watch a video or something, we can do that as well. All right. With your settings, we can do some fun stuff here. So we can auto-populate forms. So this works really well for registration forms and travel info forms. So once everyone's inside your system, we can send an email that says, hey, it's time to, fill out or update your registration form. And if people have traveled with you before and their information is already in the system, it's going to auto-populate for them. So all they have to do is update their information and not fully submit an entire new form. We are now saving you time and we are saving your travelers time, okay? This is a huge automation win for every single small business, okay? And I can't stress that enough, okay? Forms, essential, but forms that will auto-populate with traveler information when they have visited the form from a Keap delivered email is a game changer. And we made so much good use of this at Well Women. Okay. Game changer, guys. Huge, huge, awesome, the best. Duplicate checking happens and we can still send email notifications. So if it's important for you to still get things to your inbox, that can still happen. And then here's the code and all the options. So like I said, we can populate the HTML code and we can put formatting code in there to make the form as pretty as you want. And then we can embed these forms on your website. Okay, so it's seamless. So people don't have to leave your website and go anywhere else to fill out your form, get redirected to another page on your website, and boom, they're in Keap. They don't even know they went through Keap because they stayed on your website the entire time. Okay, cool stuff. You can also just use the hosted version of this form, just like this, okay? So once your leads have been captured, again, we want to tag them and send them some emails, right? We want to tag that they filled out a lead form. We want to tag any interests or things they told us about themselves that are important for email marketing. And we want to send them an email that says, hi, welcome. Thanks for submitting our form. We are so excited to talk to you about your trip. Okay, here's what you should do next. I think in here I have an email that we can look at together, just to give you a sample of like what this would kind of look like. So Keap does come with templates. We can also custom create templates. You can custom create templates, whatever kind of works best. This is just a sample, right? So they would get this email, get ready for an adventure, right? Welcome. These are merge fields, totally system-wide, lots and lots and lots of options for merge fields, okay? This is also a huge time saver when it comes to writing emails, okay? Because you don't have to type out every client's name every single time, okay? Then you want to be really clear about what their next steps are, right? First, book a call with our team. And you can use those appointment links we looked at before right here in these emails, okay? Review our terms and conditions. You might also want to add your COVID policy to this, right? Maybe your COVID policy is in your terms and conditions. Maybe there's a waiver you want them to read before they even consider booking a trip with you, right? Feel free to give a little bit of that up front, just to cover your butt. Just remind people to look at it, right? And know what the cancellation policies are before you even talk. Or if that's not part of your sales process and you don't want to go there because you feel like it's going to deter people, then that's fine. You can just skip on to the next thing, right? So then maybe they want to follow you on like a social platform or some other action you want them to take, right? While they're waiting for you. Okay, once the tags are applied and the emails are sent, the goal here is for them to book an appointment in this case. This may not be your model, and that's okay. We can custom build this to basically do whatever you want. It might be, right, for them to complete a quote status or make a purchase or something instead. So appointments is just an example. And if you're doing custom travel or even group travel, but on very expensive, trips like big Antarctica cruises or something, it's probably worth it to just have people book a call, do 30 minutes with you, right? Walk them through the whole experience and what that's going to be like. So they can decide if it is the right trip for them or not. It's a great screening practice for clients, gets you guys face to face, gets you to get a vibe about them, helps build a relationship. So I think appointments and doing Zoom calls with potential clients for basically every type of travel that is multi-day in particular, whether it's custom or group, is really, really helpful. It does take more time, but it's a really good screening mechanism and something I wish we had been able to do better when I was with Wild Women. Then we want to create the appointment task and tag the contact. So remember I told you we could automate tasks? Here's how that happens. So the client gets an email that says to book an appointment. They click it, they pick on the schedule, they book the appointment, and right away the system knows an appointment got booked by this person, okay? So then it creates a task for the contact's owner to do something about that, which is get ready for the call in this case, okay? And we apply a tag that they did book this initial call, okay? That way we know where they are in their journey a little bit. And we can also use it as a warm lead or a hot lead tag, right? They booked a call, they're a hot lead. They're the same kind of thing, okay? So that is the basics of the lead capture and how to get people onto sales calls, right? As well as the lead magnet form and how to grow your email list. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an overview as to the automation potential inside of Keap. Those are two very small examples. And if this is something that you're interested in, I would love for you to drop a comment below, even if you're lukewarm interested. I just would really appreciate you being like, Katie, this sounds cool. I'm interested, right? Or I'd like to learn more, because I'm actually considering running a more full-scale Keap workshop, maybe sometime in the last 2 weeks of March. So if you'd love to learn more and be able to use the free trial as an opportunity to really get in the sandbox and set it up, play with the automations, put yourself and maybe your team through some stuff to see if it is the right fit for you, please comment below and let me know. I'm only going to run the workshop if there's enough interest. And guys, honestly, seriously, like 2 people would be enough interest for me to do that, right? And yeah, I will be able to spend like an hour a day for like a whole week with you, going through and setting up your Keap app to have these 2 things right away, as well as coach you and talk to you about some other custom automations that you might want to build inside your app as well. Okay, so definitely let me know if that's of interest. And if you have any questions about Keap, about automating, whether it's task automating or email marketing automating, down below. And stay tuned, because I'm also going to be dropping a comment to our new ebook of 25 things every small adventure business should automate. Okay, so I'm going to drop a link for that in the comments very soon. So make sure you get a copy of that to see if some of those are ways you can create automations in your business. And the goal with all of that is to save you time, aka money, aka energy and brain power, to do bigger, better, other things. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're here live, and if you're watching the replay, I am so grateful for you to be here. And please drop me a comment that says, hey, I watched the replay. Just lets me know kind of how many people are checking back in and tuning in even after the fact, to make sure that, I can keep doing these kinds of videos. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. And we will be seeing you again next week, same time, same place, right here, Business of Adventure Facebook group. Bye for now.